Hi, my name is Chet Lazzarino and this is Cooking with Chet. Recently we had a Wednesday night dinner and I had a nice pasta with pancetta, cherry tomatoes, garlic, shallots, a little wine, a little basil, a little hot pepper. And we really liked it, so I found this recipe recently looking around for a new recipe for dinner, and I decided to make it, and it turned out really good, so I'd like to put it on video and share it with my followers. So anyhow, I'll get started with cutting some of the pancetta up and sauteing it and show you the recipe. By the way, this pancetta has to be cut up in kind of small pieces. I've sliced it down the middle so that it comes in little squares. Then I'm going to saute it and then set it aside and then follow through with the rest of the recipe. You see as I go along. I'm sure you're all familiar with it. This is the Italian version of bacon, and very tasty. I'll set this in my frying pan. I've already got this thing heated up and sauteed this for a little while and just get it partially done. Well, let's cut up some of these tomatoes. Nice and juicy. Okay, these pancetta is nice and tender and about halfway done, so I'm going to pull these out and set them aside. And I'll get ready to saute my garlic and my shallots and my tomatoes. You don't want to cook these the pancetta too much, otherwise it'll get hard and crispy. See what it looks like there? It's not too bad, just nice and tender. Okay, we set that aside. Lower the heat here a little bit. The water's looking good here. Turn that up a little bit. Okay, I've got the tomatoes already cut here. I'll cut up some garlic. Okay, we'll put all this inside and saute this for a few minutes and then add our tomatoes. By the way, don't forget the salt in the water. Put my tomatoes in now. I have a little pressing unit here. Sometimes it helps to press these tomatoes down to get a little sauce out of them, which is kind of nice. The juice starts coming out of that really nice. The water's coming along nice. Okay, I'm going to add a little wine to this now. You can add your choice of white wine if you like. Today we're using a Pinot Grigio. Maybe about a glass and a half, I guess. Trying to heat it a little bit. Okay, so the tomatoes have all kind of softened up really nice. I'm going to add the pancetta in here. And now I'm going to add my fresh basil. let the salt, the basil. Time to add just a little hot pepper to it. And I'll add a little salt and pepper. Okay, let this blend in softly. I'll put my pasta in. It's already in. So this will take about 8 minutes, and we'll blend it all together and we'll be ready for lunch. Okay, it's time to add the pasta to the mixture here, so here we go. Okay, so now I'm just spinning this around, making it all come together nice and easy. This is a great way to do this if you're doing a luncheon for maybe 2 or 3 or 4 people. Now, however, remember on my Wednesday night dinners, I generally cook for 16 to 20 people. And it's impossible to take my pasta out of the boiling water and put it in a pot like this. So, unfortunately, I can't do it that way. What I have to do is I have to take my sauce and put it on the side of the sink over here, take my pasta, put it in a bowl, and put my sauce on top of it. But this way, if you're going to make it for just you and your spouse or 2 or 3 people, you can do it this way, and I suggest this is the best way to do it for 2 or 3 people. See how nicely it's coming together here? Look beautiful. It's just my daughter and me today, so we're going to sit down and have a nice lunch. I'll show you the presentation in just a minute. Okay, here it is. Pasta with pancetta and fresh cherry tomatoes. Look at that. Look at that. Just a little bit more here. Let me give this a taste and see what it tastes like. Delicious. Bon appetit.
Salud!